Managed to find somewhere to park, so here we are. Let's again, Shilton Cemetery, and then there's like a little gateway to come in, and there's a little room above it where apparently it's the parish council room. So that's just a bit strange. Shilton Arms pub's obviously closed, and I think the garage is closed. So yeah. I think this was probably a complete building, and then they've made an archway look, because it looks like there's a fireplace there. Okay, so yeah, so this is Shilton Cemetery, but you can't get into the church yard. That's strange. So this is the cemetery, and there's the church. And I don't think you've got to walk round the... So let's have a... Oh, Margaret tragically died as well. I've seen a few tragically died. I wonder if these are... because it was tragic to the family.
Yeah.
Or whether there are actually some strange circumstances. So I might try and look up if there's some newspaper reports about Margaret Measures dying aged 24 in 1937. Because that would be... Ooh. It's getting warm now. Yeah. I'd put my cardigan in the car. So we've got a bit of a mixture, because that one over there saying, although that says 1936, but that's a new headstone, and that one says 1935 and 1934. T-but. I wonder how you say it. I always worry that I'm going to say some of the names wrong. Carruthers, Dr. something Carruthers, and Williams, and Cleavers, and see, some of these ones, so in the 1930s, they seem to go for this thing where the lettering was put on separately with pegs, and then over the years they've fallen out, and then all you've got left now is sort of the outline of where the lettering was. Have you ever been here before?
No.
I think that's Burton. I don't know. Where are your Burtons from, though?
Walton, that way.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, Walton Hall and they were buried there, I think.
Oh. Marylebone and Oaks, Tidman. I went to school with a Tidman. Yeah, I don't know if they're if they were up from this way. Boltons. Yeah, a few Boltons. I don't think this churchyard is that old though. This cemetery, because look, everything over here is really new, and that is very. That's very yeah. I don't even know the words to say, because there's obviously, I don't know if that's one or two. I've got some more over here. And the train goes past as well. So you can tell these are new. I mean, that one there has got his photo on.
They're a bit squashed together, aren't they?
Well, I reckon these might be cremations where you've buried, you buried the ashes, and then you want, as it's like now. I mean, this chap obviously enjoyed his fishing, look, because he's got a nice engraving on there, and this is obviously the children's section. Oh no, they're two different ones, look, because there's that one there. Oh, Lily Finney, and I don't know if they're the same one. I can't really tell, obviously, because this one's Lily, and they could be the same baby, whatever.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, but obviously very, very tragic, very upsetting. And Jimmy Ayres. Yeah. Some of these are very ornate, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you know, in Victorian times, having a big grave was a huge big thing, and I think it's, well, for some people it's still super important. And you know, Teresa and Sylvie, that's just like, and Terry, I love that. Big Charlie, that's nice. Leonard Gaskin, Leonard Price. These are just like really big. That's what I'm just going to say. Where did that man just come from? Yeah, these memorials, so like some of them are really big and they're obviously, yeah, really important. Some people they obviously take some comfort in having a large memorial. Other people don't want a big fuss. I just suppose everyone's different. I think it's good that we've got the option. And like, I think these ones here, obviously there's no stone. They're just, yeah. Where did that man come from?
I don't know.
We just saw a man that appeared from behind us from nowhere, and then has gone out of the gate. I'm just like trying to work out where he came from, which is a bit. You see, that's one where the letters have fallen out. Yeah. Right. Well, I think what we're going to do, we're going to see if we can actually get into the churchyard. We'll just have a quick look at these ones, because then I think we've got everybody. Don't want to miss anyone out. And I don't reckon, oh, there's some grindles there. We've just seen some grindles at the other one. So I wonder why they're not with them.
Yeah.
Maybe they fell out. Well, it used to happen, didn't it? You know, families used to, well, they still do.
Yeah.
Still do fall out over. Sometimes it's some very trivial things. That's a nice kingfisher on that.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then these are obviously quite new. But yeah, I mean, it's really well kept in here though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's really, really nice and well kept, and I mean, sadly you can hear the railway, but then again, some of these people might have been railway enthusiasts. They might have quite liked having the trains go past. You can hear the road, and in the background, oh yeah, I can still hear the motorway, can you? Yeah. Right, let's see. I think we might have to walk around the front. Let's go and have a look. Go and see what we're. I was hoping there was going to be like a little gate.
Yeah, I know. Unless there was originally. But...
Well, I think it's two different plots of land though, isn't it? So I think that's owned by the church, and this bit isn't.
No.
So I think that's why there's a fence there. I mean, you probably find that the same person does a garden. But they're graves in there, so we'll go and have a look. Is it just a pole? Now, I think this is called St Andrew's. Yeah, St Andrew's Church, Shilton. Right, so let's see where we... Oh, well, instead of coming round here, so I don't want to fall off the wall. Jackson. Amelia, the wife of Absalom Dalton, the daughter of John and Mary Jackson. Oh, does that say Old Acres? Yeah. That was a child one, age 3. There's a Wilcox there. Right, okay, so here's the main bit. Ooh. So I can see the name Lovett and the name Williamson and the name Wilcox there. That's been there obviously a long time. And this must be a really old church. That's sandstone. At Wakelin. Oh, there's quite a few Wakelins over there. And here. And that one must be really old as well, that one.
Yeah.
Here lieth the body. Spare. Joseph Spare, Thomas Wakelin. Let's see. So, that Wakelin was here, but it's from Barnacle Hall. I'm going to guess the church is shut. Yeah. Didn't expect it to be open, but you know. Oh, another train. God, the trains are quite often frequent. Coming from Nuneaton, probably. Steen. So they're from Barnacle as well. So I suppose really they've got the choice at Barnacle, haven't they? They could come here or go to Bulkington. Don't know. Probably slightly closer. Abbots. There's obviously got to be loads here, but no headstone. And there is the church. It's very reminiscent of Bedworth Church, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Yeah, they're all right by the looks of it. Left this probationary world. Interesting choice of words. I always like. Can't read that one. Oh, here's a Johnson. Oh, I've been attacked by a bramble. Right. Thomas Johnson and his wife Anne. There we go. 1815. Yeah. And Edward Johnson. And is this another Johnson? Yeah, Mary Johnson, the daughter of Edward and Jane. Yeah. Well, you never know, they might be related. So we've got some more Johnsons. Edward and Sarah, and Edward, another one. And that could be another Johnson, but just from a long time ago. Yeah. And then all the Wrights are over here, so there's even more Wrights. I'm going to guess that might be a Wright. Can you see that?
In memory of, I can't remember.
Yeah, well there's quite a lot of them. You can see the here lieth the body, or here entombed, or yeah, and these are, so all the Wright family of Hollyhurst, that right one is Hollyhurst. That was That was the farm, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let me go past. They're all off Hollyhurst, look. And these ones are Barnacle Hall. They're Hollyhurst. That one's a Hollyhurst one. Maybe somebody who's watching one of these videos will go off and do some... oh, look. William Wright of Kersley and Samuel Wright of Fowshill. So, as I was saying in one of my other videos, just because somebody lived somewhere, it doesn't mean that's where they were buried. I mean, most of the time it was, but not always. So, there's the bell tower. I can see some strings. Let's see, make sure we're not here at 1 o'clock, because if that goes off, that'll make me jump. William Rainbow. That's an unusual name. And Ernest Grimmett. Steen. We've got Thomas Steen. And who have we got hiding in the weeds? Gilberts. So they've got Sarah, and then they've got Joseph and Sarah Gilbert. So Helena, yeah, so they must be their children. And, really, oh, and age 7 as well. Sarah, age 7. That says 1850 and 1861. Right then, let's see what we've got over here. Oh, a bird box. That doesn't look like it's been used. I've not found the wheelie bins yet. Tukey of Barnacle Hall. Late of Shelford. Orton. Linnell or Linnell. And Hughes. So there's a few more Hugheses there. Dunning, I think Dunning was on the front when we went past as well. Louisa Bacon. Thomas Taylor and Thomas Keane and Mary and Jane. Ada Jane even. Sorry, Ada. Let's go around the front. Thing is, you know that you're walking over burials, but what do you do? So I just thought of more Gilberts. Over in Shilton Fields. Shilton Fields, yeah. And they've got George Wakeling Jackson. And what we got here? Hobley? That look like Hobley?
Yeah, what was that name?
Ballard. And Clark. What, the Hobley?
Yeah.
Thomas Hobley.
Might be one.
I know there's like Hob Days in Coventry as well, isn't there? Let's see what's on this one. Kenning. Born at Whetstone, died at Shilton. Whetstone, Leicestershire. And then these one, they died at Ashby de la Zouch, where he's interred. So she died in 1880, but he died in Ashby de la Zouch in 87, and then he's buried there.
That's strange, isn't it?
Well, no, because the thing is, if he died there, so there used to be a thing, if you've got to take dead bodies across parishes, there used to be a charge. Oh, the MP, Mark Pawsey, planted this tree on the memorial of the 800th anniversary of the Magna Carta. Not sure why. There must have been something happening at the time that... right, let's... yeah, so if you've got to pay to have the body moved across from one parish to another, that's going from one county to another. So I suppose at the end of it, quite a lot of the time, just boils down to money. What have we got here? Another rite. So we've got some more rites of Kingfields and Nicholas Wright as well. And then obviously there was a door there. Ooh. And we'll look at these. I'm not going around the front because there's a big waterfall off. And no matter if you tell me don't go near the wall, that'll be it. I'll be... and Wakelins. So it's at 1778 there. Oh, well, there you go. We've got footstones as well.
What do you use those? They're like
A header in your footer.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
I've never really noticed before.
well, quite a lot of the time the footer stone would get broken quite earlier on, I think, or get moved or knocked over. If you go in Bedworth, but the back of Aldi and what's it, there's a load of them, like just put the footer stones are there, yeah. So so that concludes our visits. We've done 4 more today. There's still quite a lot to do. In fact, I've got my list. So if you want us to go anywhere in particular or look for someone in particular, please let me know. If you decide to research one of the interesting gravestones that I've pointed out and you want to share with us what you found, please let us know. I'll share that on Facebook. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon.